Right then, Jaguar E-Type.
Yeah, V12 E-Type. Yeah, probably the best one to have. You know, I know when you're sitting in a pub and you overhear a load of blokes talking about E-Types, they all say, "Ah, you got to have a flat floor series one," all that old rubbish. When you ask them why, they don't know. But in actual fact, the V12 is the most usable, reliable, sensibly priced E-Type you can find, and it always has been, and it always will be. So you could argue it's probably the best buy. This has clearly sat around for a number of years, hasn't it? And had a bit of work before it was put away by the looks of it, but never been finished off properly. So there's some time and effort to be put into this, but you can't go far wrong with an E-Type. Really, that's what it boils down to. There's always a market for them. The parts are readily available. There's some good advice out there what to do with E-Types and what have you. So I think they've proven a really good buy. This one's just come in, as you can see. Interior, again, pretty well used. She's done a bit of work, and but okay, it's okay. You know, it's nice and usable.
I think the gentleman has been doing exactly that. I think he has been using it as almost a daily runner, like, as you can tell.
Yeah.
But
where do you stop? This is the thing. It's a daily runabout. Yeah, it's one of them you use and abuse, isn't it? It's one of them that you just maybe you go to Sainsbury's and you don't even bother locking it. Yeah, get out, shut the door. You know, flick the immobiliser switch under the dashboard if you like, and shut the door. And when you come back and some bloke in a scruffy old Astra has put a little dent in your door next to it, you're not going to break your heart, are you? You know. So I think the guy that stand over that way, lads, will you? That's it, because you're pretty ugly. When whoever buys this realises that you're going to get so much enjoyment out of something like this, then I think they're going to realise what a good buy it actually will be. But as far as cosmetics, I can't really see the point in spending loads and loads of money rectifying all these imperfections, or in other words, painting it, and then putting it in the shed and not using it. Shame, isn't it, really? I think maybe the price this is going to be, the price range it will fall in, will be so affordable and so and prove that the vehicle then is so usable that just tidy these little bits and pieces up as you go. I mean, obviously once a bit put in the wheel arch, but for the time being, glass it up. Just glass it up and make it look nice. You know, blow it in and odds and sods and just mess on with it. Get it back on the road, unless it's already on the road. I would imagine it would probably drive down the road all right now. And just use the damn thing and enjoy it. And I had one similar to it many, many years ago. Again, white, exactly the same car. And I used it as an everyday runabout car for months and months and months, probably a year, 18 months. And I thoroughly enjoyed it. And that converted me onto E-Types. And I thought, if I'm ever in a position whereby I can use an E-Type as a company car, I would do it. Perfect. And this is the car. But don't expect an oil painting, lads. Do not expect an oil painting. But it's one of them cars. I'm sticking my chin out a bit now, but I wouldn't mind betting it'll be one of them cars that will drive better than it looks. I bet that's what'll happen. I bet you'll be surprised.
it sounds really sweet.
I bet it does.
It does sound really sweet. It's typical, isn't it?
It's got that look about it.
It's always the case with MGBs, I find, more than anything. You get a pristine-looking one, coughing and spluttering, and a not much of a car, driving absolutely lovely, like.
Absolutely right. Yeah. So I reckon entry model Jaguar. It's a nice number. Yeah. Entry model E-Type, and the most economical way you can get into the E-Type market. Particularly the model. Obviously, it's 2+2, as you can see. That's fine, isn't it? You know, because at a push, I'm in the family man, you can chuck a couple of kids in the back, or you can actually get 3 people in there, you know, which I've done myself. So I think it's the ideal model, really. I know the coupe, you know, the 4.2 coupe is the one to have. I know that. It looks lovely, doesn't it? You know, with a right proper rake at the back. You know, what we don't like with E-Types is all this, really.
Yeah.
It wants to be coming down here, doesn't it, like a coupe? But it is what it is. You've got the extra height, you've got the room, you can actually carry a bit of gear in it and that if you want to. So yeah, buy it cheap and enjoy it. Brilliant. What an opportunity.